Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to me today. I am here with another Avon video for you, and this is a holiday product. I'm going to be talking about the Avon Pretty in Neutrals Makeup Palette. Every year Avon does, actually this year they've done a couple of holiday themed, I don't want to say themed, but geared toward the holiday gift giving palettes. In the previous years, they've done like little ones and one big one, but this year they've actually done quite a few of the bigger ones. And I wasn't going to get any of these to do a review on just because they are so limited and I didn't know how long they would be around, but I got a number of these to sell at my booth, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and display it because when I saw it in person, I was so impressed with it that I just wanted to show it off. So first of all, let's talk about the packaging. This is the box that it comes in, which I think is a very pretty box. Avon does a good job at the holidays of doing like their fragrance gift sets in gift boxes, and this is the box that this palette comes in. It's a really pretty like pink and orangey kind of ombre effect box with some metallic design. You got the little girl skating, some snowflakes and swirls and trees, and a little lamppost back here. And oh, sorry, please excuse my fingernails. I did not do them, so it's my brushed metals, but it's chipping off. It's been on for about 2 weeks now, and I'm finally losing it. So but this palette is pretty enough in this packaging to just slap a bow on it and a ribbon. And in fact, at my booth, that's how I display a lot of these items. I just, like the palettes and the fragrance gift sets, I just, I put ribbon on them and a bow, and people buy them because they're ready to go that way. So it's a really easy little tip just to cut down your holiday stress, less gift wrapping, right? The palette is $22.50. It was available, started in the gift guide of campaign 24, and in 25, which is what we're starting on this week, you'll be able to find it again in the gift guide and in the regular campaign 25 brochure. So the palette contains 24 eyeshadows, 4 lip glosses, 4 blushes, and 2 bronzers. And in fact, when I started looking at it and playing with this palette, I've used it a couple times now, I would change that. I would not say 4 blushes and 2 bronzers. I would say 4 blushes, 2 highlights, and 2 bronzers. I guess it just depends on your coloring, but I found that 2 of the blushes were really pretty light and shimmery, so to me they were more of, a highlight. So that's the packaging. Very cute. And this is the palette itself. Now it's got fingerprints on it because I was just using it before I did this video, because that's what I am wearing today, is everything from this palette. So this is what the outside looks like, and I know it's got fingerprints on it, so please excuse that. It's black, very, not very thick, pretty sleek looking. Black with these little silver kind of polka dot embellishment, very reflective, so you can definitely see all of my there we go, all of my fingerprints on it, and I apologize for that. And then this is the back of it, and it just tells you what it is, and it's got that little slidey thing right there. That's your grip for sliding out the bottom of the tray with the blushes and the bronzers and the lip gloss. So I'm going to slide that part out first, just because it's easier to do this part first. So this is what it looks like when you slide it out. It's got your little applicators in it, and I'm going to pop those out because they have a tendency to fall out anyways. So I'm just going to take them out right now. But you get 2 little miniature lip gloss brushes here with the cap. And then you get this really, really tiny blush brush. I don't know what exactly this would be good for. I mean, maybe a mouse could use it for their face. I don't know. I always take these brushes out and I save them and I give them to my husband so he gets some use out of them. But I prefer to use my own brushes. So here we've got what's in the bottom tray. You have your 2 bronzers here on the left, and then these are the 4 blushes. Now I just found that these 2, this one and this one, they're pretty pale when you get them on, and when you see them in person, they're pretty light and shimmery. So I don't know if they'd work for everybody. You'd have to be very light complected, I think, to use that as a blush, but it's definitely good for a highlight. And then here is your 4 lip glosses. I'm trying to do that so it won't get such a reflection there. So here's your 4 lip glosses, and as you can see, I have used 3 of them. The lip glosses are quite sheer. I'll go ahead and I'll swatch them out for you. They're pretty sheer. And I don't know, I mean, I like a little bit more pigmentation. So here are the lip glosses. I know you can barely even see this one over here is the lightest. So they're quite sheer. They do have some shimmer in them though. And I am using them today, so I have them on my lips, but I actually have a combination of them. So those are the lip glosses. And because I like a lot of color, I would go through these lip glosses like super quick. They would be the first thing to go in this palette. Let me wipe my hand, and then I'll do some swatches of the blushes and the bronzer for you. So again, I'll show the 2 bronzers. I'll go ahead and swatch those out for you. The first one has quite a bit of shimmer in it and is kind of on the orangey side. The second one is a matte. And so here we go. So this is the more shimmery one here. You can see the shimmer in there. And then this is the other one, which is definitely more matte. Again, with these bronzers, I think you have to be just the right complexion to make them work for you. I could probably use this as some kind of contour, and I would actually probably use this as a blush for me, even though it's a little shimmery, because these would definitely show up orange on my fair skin. So, and then I'll wipe them off and I'll swatch out the blushes for you. I am not wearing a bronzer today. I don't have one of the bronzers on. So for the blushes, I'll swatch the 2 darker colors side by side. And then I'll do the lighter highlight colors. I do really like this palette though. I didn't expect to like it. And that's why I hadn't planned on getting it. And then when I saw it in person, I was more impressed with it. And actually, it was the eyeshadows that brought me to it. I know that's a really big shock there, right? I have an eyeshadow issue, I know. But, oh, that's pretty. And this is the one I've used today as a highlight too, which you can't see it right now, so that doesn't make sense. So here we have, okay. So here we've got, these are the 2 that I said I think are more of a blush, and then these are the 2 that I think would be good as a highlight. This one here is the one I'm wearing today, and then we have, it's kind of like a nude rose color. Very nice application on that. I'm really pleased with that. I love that color. I would be interested in having a full-size blush of that color. And then this one is like a shimmery coral, peachy coral. And then here we have, this is like more of a matte, well, I don't know, there's slightly some shimmer in there, but not too much. But like I said, this would be good of a highlighter. It's also a nudie color. And then this is a shimmery kind of peachy beige color. So on my face today, I have this first one and this one as a highlight. This is my blush and this is my highlight. So you can see, I apologize again for my lighting. You would think that on one of the days that I wanted to do a video, we would have nice sunshiny weather, so I'd have beautiful sunlight streaming in through my windows to help. But no, I just get these overcast rainy days on all my days off, and we deal with the fluorescent lighting and that. So that is, I'll give you one last look at these before I close that up, and then I'll show you the shadows. And I'm not going to swatch all the shadows because there are 24 of them, and that's a lot, but I'll swatch out a couple. Excuse me. So there's a mirror in the top part, which again has my fingerprints on it. You'll be able to see. And then you get these applicators also. I'm going to take these out. You get a double-ended brush, and then you get 2 of these double-ended foam eyeshadow brushes. So you get a good sized mirror here. I don't know how to do that without showing you my whole bathroom. You get a good sized mirror there that you could do your makeup with. And then here are the shadows. There we go. So you have a mix of matte and shimmer, and there's even a couple of glitter in there. I gotta tell you guys, super impressed with these shadows. I don't know, I don't want to say I'm shocked because I'm not. It's just that in the past I've had the holiday palettes from Avon before, and they just weren't, I just didn't get that much use out of them. But to me, this palette has the perfect blend of my favorite colors from Naked 1 and Naked 2. I mean, you've got your golds and your browns, and then you've got taupes and shimmer and matte, and then you've got some gray, some, you know, like silvery taupes, and then you've even got a couple pops of color over here with your eggplant and a turquoise and a blue glitter. Just really, really, really good mix of colors here. So I'm going to swatch out a couple of my more favorite ones. I know I'm starting to glisten because I'm getting all excited over eyeshadow. So here's like this is one of the, well, here, that's not, there we go. That's like one of the glittery, kind of glittery, I don't know, I hope the glitter's showing up, but it's kind of like a glittery green gold color. I'll do this gold shimmer here next to it, which is a really pretty, I used this one yesterday. That's a gold shimmer. I'll do this kind of rose gold color here. This is also a shimmer. Put that next to that. There we go, that one. That's so pretty. I'll do one of the matte. That one there. This is like a dark grayish taupe color in the matte. Let's see what else. I actually used on my brows today. That's another one why I like this kit so much, because you can do your brows with it. There's some good easy colors that would work good for your brow. Push up my sleeve here. So I used on my brows today these two colors. I mixed them together. Those are both two matte shades of tan. And I think I'll do these turquoises, and well, maybe I'll do the black too. I'm gonna run out of room to put them on my hand. So this is the kind of glittery, well, it's more of a shimmer here, like of a dark navy type color shimmer. And well, yeah, and then I'll do this like a deep, I don't know what color this would be considered. It's blue, but it's really, really deep, like a midnight blue almost. This one here. And then I'll do, let's see, we'll do this matte black that I'm assuming they're going to want you to use as a liner. Not the densest black, but definitely would work, you know. So, you know, it's just a really, really nice mix of colors there. You know, you've got all these different neutral shades here, you know, and they just work beautifully together. You could get an endless amount of looks. So I'll go ahead and show them to you again. It's all about the shadows, not about me. And they have really good staying power. They wear nice. You know what? I didn't swatch this purpley one. I'll do that. I know my videos always tend to be so long because I go on and on and on. So here's this one. This is like a really deep, I hope it's translating, like a really deep aubergine eggplant brownie purple color. I know my lighting today is lacking as usual. But yeah, so, and I used the whole palette today. I mean, this is exactly what I have on. I've used quite a few shades on my eye. I used the lip gloss, the blush, and what I consider is a highlight. My brows. I used a regular eyeliner. Actually, the Always On Point liner in black. I love this. Love, love, love it. But yeah, this palette, it's just fabulous. I mean, I would definitely travel with it because I could cut down. I wouldn't have to carry, you know, I've got my blush, I've got a highlighter, I've got a contour or a bronzer, I've got lip gloss, I've got eyeshadow, I have liner possibilities, my brow pencil. The only thing I would have to take with me would be like foundation, concealer, pressed powder, and mascara, and I'd be good to go. So it's a fabulous deal. I would say definitely get this palette. If you're a palette person like me, you like palettes, you're really into palettes, which I'm a palette addict. I mean, I completely admit it. I just think this is a really, really nice palette. I know I said this before, but I really believe that it brings together the shadows that I use the most in my Naked 1 and my Naked 2 palettes. And when those palettes are $50 a piece, and you can get this one here that's going to give you, you know, plenty of shadows to work with, long lasting, you know, multiple endless looks, and you can get the whole thing for $22.50. It's a no-brainer, folks. So thanks for taking the time to turn into my video. I know it was a little bit longer than I intended, but I just really was impressed with this palette and really wanted to gush about it to you. So if you have any questions, please leave them below or comments. I will try to reply back to you. I don't exactly understand the whole new YouTube, Google Plus, replying to comments thing yet, but I'm working on it. So if I do not get back to you, please don't think I'm ignoring you. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. Or I might just, if you do leave a comment and I can't reply, I might just send you a personal message back, because I have done that a couple times since they've changed everything around. But yeah, $22.50 for the palette, available in campaigns $24, $25 and on. Go ahead and get it for a gift, and get one for yourself too. All right. Thanks, you guys. Have a great one.